Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones. The sound is better today. I kind of messed up the sound levels in the last episode, but that's enough of that. We need to go ahead and solve our prisoner issue. Now, we do need to punish all of these people, as well as taking their titles. Unfortunately, Stannis at the moment is already in another war, so we can't revoke his title, so he's going to have to hang on a little bit. What about Gullion Blackmont? We've already taken his titles, so I think we're just going to leave him in prison to rot, I guess. He's in house arrest? That can't be Stan. Yeah, let's move him to the dungeons. There we go. House arrest isn't a punishment. He was part of the first rebellion, I believe. We've had two, haven't we? And then Lady Janessa and Stannis were part of the second one, I think. Now, Lady Janessa, we can revoke some of her titles as well. Let's go ahead and do that. I think I can take both of them. Let's see. We'll take the Lordship of Carrion Heights. To my liege, I see no choice but to bow to your decision to strip me of the Lordship of Carrion Heights. Just so. Can we revoke your other title as well? We can. There we go. Let's go ahead and revoke this one as well. So she's all sorted. We can move her to the dungeon as well. Let's let her rot for her betraying me. Who else do we have? Lord Aubrey of the First Well. So that's over here. We can go ahead and revoke his titles too. So let's do this. We're taking all of the titles. You rebel against the House Dayne, then you're going to lose your titles. I'm going to move you to the dungeon as well. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. We could even ransom all of these prisoners, and we would get a lot of gold, actually. But I think we need to make an example of them. And then we have Lord Ivor. Where are you? You're over here as well. Oh, that's where your prison is. But where's this? Ah, that's over here. Okay. We're going to take your title too. And then we have to dish these out to everyone. So let's go ahead and do that. Very nice. And we're going to move you to the dungeon as well. There we go. That's all sorted. What about Rosaria Valvatar? There's 6 living house members. Will anyone pay for your release? 10 gold? She's only a child. Let's go ahead and ransom her then. There we go. We will let you go. Same as you. What about Doncella Blackmont? Even though she's a part of the Blackmonts, they won't actually take any of her gold. I guess we'll leave her until they're willing to pay. And then you're already in my dungeon. So let's just wait for Stannis, I guess. For his war to end. What is his war over? I think if we... Can I click on him? There we go. So, if these guys win the war, the Radiant Cliff claim on the elbow. Oh, so they're fighting... Oh, so Stannis started this war even. Is Stannis winning the war? I could tell him to stop his war, right? Where do I do it? Stop vassal war. There we go. I'm going to send my demand, and let's see what he says to that. Let's go ahead and unpause as well. We'll wait for his response. We need to go ahead and sort our domains out as well. To my liege, I have the utmost respect for your wishes, but the die is already cast. I will see this war through to the end. How dare you defy me, Stannis? Oh, dear. Dare he defy me? Is it time to off Stannis? Possibly. What do we do? Golden obligations would be nice. Administrator... So this councillor opinion... I mean, we get levies. I think vassal tax contribution would be nice, but demanded payment for hooks is also nice. Let's see. Monthly income, vassal tax contribution plus 10% here. And also 10% here. So let's get both. Let's go ahead and get this one. And then I think I'm going to go down here as well and get an extra 10%. We're definitely earning the gold. That much is certain. And then we have a load of extra domains that we need to give away as well. So where are all of my domains? I want to keep these 4. In fact, I can even hold 5. I mean, these are the 3 I really want. Dawnbrink, I guess we can just hold for now. Maybe we hold on to Boldcrest. We can give this away to someone. Let's go for someone who's Dane. There we go. And then we're going to sort by age as well. Is anyone of age unlanded? My nephew here could inherit some land. He's only 13, but maybe he can take this. There we go. And then as for this, I might give... Who are you? You're my uncle. I'm going to give you an extra title just because it's right next to you. And I might give you the High Lordship. Oh, no, because then you become independent. Let's go ahead and give you that one. That's all sorted. And we need to give away 2 more. Where are all of these? So these are all here. Ah, we have another one here. Who wants this? I don't think I have anyone who's of age. Lord Morris the Impaler. Speaking of the Impaler, I have something interesting to show you guys. I don't know if I covered this before, but my relative here, Eunice, I think that's how you say it. If we go ahead and look at her kills, there we go. She was the one who killed Prince Quentin, who's also the Impaler. She executed him, which is her uncle, I believe. Her father's brother. Yeah, there we go. So, the murder was involved in her succession, it looks like. We can negotiate an alliance with Lord Jorah. Let's go ahead and do that one. And then, so where's my other land? We have land up here. What I might do is give you some more land, although you're quite young. How much land do you have? You're young as well. Oh dear. And you? Okay, you already have 2 titles. You can have one more though. So I'm going to, in fact, we could give you First Well. Yeah, let's go ahead and give you First Well. That's kind of close. And then I guess, how many titles do you have? You're already over your limit. You can have one more title, so I'm going to give you some. I can't give you titles. Okay, I'm going to give you titles. There we go. That's looking better. We're back under our domain limit. Okay, let's unpause. Unfortunately... Well, what's this? Greetings, Muscarine Liege. I'm honoured by your request and I would be glad to call you an ally. Marvellous news. That's why I couldn't give him titles, because he was already thinking about something I portrayed to him already. So, how long until this war is over? Stannis is winning the war. Theodore is now a trained healer. Oh no, he's a new guest that's arrived. Okay, we have a little bit of spare gold as well. Let's go ahead and spend some of that. What we could do... Can we not upgrade these? No, because we don't have windmills. What about my other places? So, not Belgrade. Star Crossing. We can upgrade the apiaries there. There we go. And then Sun's Edge. We can go ahead and upgrade these ones as well. That's all looking fine and dandy. So we need to end that war. Stannis' war. Greetings, my implacable liege. I cannot stand this imprisonment any longer. Would you accept this offer in return for my freedom? No, I'm going to decline this one. You betrayed me, Stannis, and I'm not going to easily forget that. I just want to take your titles first. Because otherwise Clifford Baratheon is going to inherit, and then we could have some problematic things happening. Yes. I just want these lands back at this point. Wait, it's no longer... Oh, we can now take it back because it's not occupied, actually. Let's go ahead and pause. To the implacable Ulrich, I have discovered that Lord Davos' inherited contract obliges him to more than you have collected. Oh, yes, more taxes. Thank you very much. So what we can do... Let's go ahead and revoke his title. And that should end the war, I assume. To the abhorrent Ulrich has he no choice but to bow to your decision to strip me of the lordship of Radiant Cliffs. Just so! And then what we need to do as well, let's unpause and pause so that fixes. Are you in my dungeon? He's not. Let's go ahead and move Stannis to the dungeons. What we could do... I don't want him to... He wasn't... He might have been misguided. Can I make him take the black? I don't think I can. Negotiate release. If I banish him, I think he takes the black. I'm not sure if it's considered the same or not, though. He would pay me gold. Oh, no, he does. He becomes a black brother. I might make Stannis take the black. Because he wasn't the leader of the rebellion. He was just misguided. And I still respect him for what he's helped us with. He was a mighty commander. So I think this is a good punishment. He deserves more than to rot away in my dungeon. I'm going to do this. Let's negotiate his release. We're going to send him north. He's got a long, long way to walk. To the vile Ulrich, I have no choice but to accept your conditions for my release. Farewell, Stannis. It was fun having you as my commander up until now. We created many stories and successes together, but you betrayed me, and I cannot forget it. Everyone appreciates a gift, but perhaps I could come up with something truly unique that would make a real impression on Lady Magi. Oh yeah, my new wife. Is she... She's a lowborn, so I don't think she's going to want her house crest. I think... Let's see. Let's commission a poetry on joys of life dedicated to her. Let's see what she thinks of poetry. To the implacable Ulrich, thank you so much for the poem on the joys of life you gave me. I can scarce remember the last time I received such a wonderful gift. Anything for you, my wife. There we go. She's very much liking that. Now, I guess we could keep the lighthouse for ourselves, but give this land away. Who do we give it to you? Not you. You, right? Yeah, we can give you another title. So let's go ahead and do this. And then you can take Bold Crest. There we go. House Dayne is now in control of all of this land, which is nice to see. And because I'm their liege, there shouldn't be any problems with wars here. We're at domain limit 2. We can't have domain limit 3 just yet. In future, that might be something we look at, though. I overheard some of my courtiers discussing how a mother from a remote desert village had a babe stolen in the night. My courtiers seem to think that the desert-dwelling scavengers known as sanddogs scurried into the village and stole the babe for a midnight snack. While sanddogs are vicious desert scavengers, I'm not sure they'd steal a babe from its home in the dead of the night. Then again, a small and fleshy babe is an easy target. I'm glad I'm safe in my castle at night. No desert dog is going to reach me there. So we can build some more stuff. What about in Starfall? If we upgrade our trade port, we get some more taxes as well as development growth. I think we go for the trade port. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. There we go. We gotta keep things building, otherwise our economy won't grow. Lack of sheriff for 5 years. Oh dear, that's not amazing. We can also... Should we upgrade Dawnbrink? Or the lighthouse? Oh, the lighthouse has like nothing. Let's go ahead and build... Can we build some apiaries here? We cannot. We can build a trade port though, so let's go ahead and do that. And then we also need to improve control down here too. So let's do this as well. How are the rest of my... You have full control. It's just the lighthouse, I think. Yeah, just the lighthouse that's struggling a little bit. So we can go ahead and fix that. Dawnbrink we can build in as well. Can we not build apiaries over here? We can. So what do I want to remove? Maybe the hill forts, because they're not giving me any money. Yeah, let's go ahead and replace these with apiaries. There we go. Look at that. We're spending all of the money, but that's good. And I think... What's our duchy building? I completely forgot. Heavy infantry and spearmen. So why have I got 2 bowmans? We've got some spearmen. We need some heavy infantry. Let's... There we go. I can click on this. I'm going to destroy this regiment just because it's a bit buggy. And plus then we can get some heavy infantry. So some armored footmen. We already have passed pikes. Yeah, let's get some armored footmen going. There we go. We can actually click on them. And we'll start upgrading them too. Things are going smoothly. I'm sure Linessa's relationship with her spouse Arik is a very happy and productive one. But lately she has less and less time to spend with me. A dear friend as their relationship deepens. Every time I try and get her out for even anything simple as a walk, she is apparently tied down with marital duties. Ah, my cousin and my friend. She just doesn't have time for me anymore. I miss the good old days when we would have ourselves a great night, watching the local drunkards fall over and embarrass themselves. What times we had, if only that wretched vile Arik wasn't keeping us from having that again. Oh, because I'm vengeful, we can murder him. Oh, it looks like we're going to murder him. She's unlanded as well. She has so many claims. She has a claim on the Westerlands even. Linessa Dayne here. He won't keep us apart any longer. We're going to try and murder him because it's within our character's traits. Oh dear. Absolutely terrible. We can invite people to this as well because we have the spare gold. We could invite her. How much? 60 gold. That's not too much. Let's go ahead and invite her then. Oh, my maester died of old age. Oh, we need a new chancellor. Okay. You're my steward. You're already my castellan. I guess Fallon here. Yeah, diplomacy isn't too good, but what can we do? Not too much. So we need a new maester as well. Do we have anyone? We don't. Ah, so that's going to cost us gold as well. Oh dear. Renowned throughout the known world as the center of Westeros learning, the Citadel of Oldown provides every keep in Westeros with a trained man of learning. Perhaps I should send for one. Yes, let's send the Raven. We need to go ahead and replace our maester. The maester I sent for from the Citadel has arrived in Starfall, a honey whiner by the name of Jason. Let us hope he will be loyal and wise. So Jason, look at that. He's already a physician. Oh, he's a torturer. Oh dear. Can I get a refund? Oh no. I mean, we were 225 gold. We're in a little bit of debt, but it should fix itself pretty quickly, I imagine. It began as an occasional tweet, an unusual habit. Well, I'm a good Stone Dornish, and what Stone Dornish hasn't eaten some dodgy herring in this stuff? Jason's already causing issues with eating rotting fish. Oh, dear. because I'm callous, we should pick this one. You know what? Dungeon now. We're going to imprison our new maester. Oh dear, that's terrible. I mean, I guess we've taught him a lesson. We could negotiate his release. I could gain a hook on him. There we go. Let's go ahead and do that, because I do need a maester, of course. An odd man has arrived at my court today, looking more like a vagrant than a courtier. The man announces that he is a hedge wizard and declares he can be of use to me. My guards begin to move to throw the head. Yes, we don't deal with hedge wizards. He's clearly deranged. We've had run-ins with them in the past, and they haven't been too good to us. There we go. So Jason is now free from my dungeon. Let's go ahead and make him my maester again. Hopefully that fixes things. We have so much gold, we could even fill out some more of these court positions. Like a keeper of the cells, possibly. Even a scepter. We don't have one. No one meets the requirements, though. What are the requirements? Ah, you need the trait scepter. Oh, okay. I think that's only if we're in King's Landing, right? And we don't have a harbour master, because why don't we have one? I'm not sure. The celebrations had come to an end and the evening's entertainment seemed to be over when Lady Magi suggested a reading. The clerk soon arrives, wondering what the guest was like to hear, and I see my chance to impress her. What do you like? You're ambitious, stubborn, and compassionate. I think we should be entertained. Rubies and iron. As the clerk reads for us, Magi seems completely engrossed. She later approaches me. Good choice, Ulrich, she says, and gives a warm smile. Oh, it was great, wasn't it? Oh, I can't wait for her to give me many, many powerful sons. Ivor has died in my dungeons. Sucks to be him. So I'm going to wait until we're not bankrupt anymore, or in debt, before I hire any more court positions. But we can definitely do that. Look at that, my wife is pregnant. That's good news. What positions do we have? I mean, I imagine we have enough gold to actually fill out all of these. I mean, we're earning nearly 30 gold per month. That's incredible. I reach into the bowl and pluck out a juicy and plump blood orange. A native fruit of Dawn. One of the many perks of ruling in Dawn is the cheap access to such a delicious and quenching fruit. I peel the orange, tossing the skin into the bowl, and I sink my teeth into the fruit. The juice flows all down my chin and dribble into my lap. But the taste, oh, the taste, it's so quenchy. So delicious. We lose stress just for eating a piece of fruit. I should take some tips in real life. So, oh, I really hope you give me a son. When my Gowler brought the joyous news, I could scarce believe it. My rival Gullion has finally perished in my dungeon. To think that I will live in a world free from that ogre, and to think that I was the one who brought it about. I am so happy I could dance on his shallow grave. Now, I just had an idea. If we go, because clearly we have no allegiance to the Baratheons now. Now that we've gained a little bit of power, and Robert's dead, and Stannis has gone to take the Black. We don't really own any kind of allegiance to King Harwood here. But if we go to the Seven Kingdoms, third in line is Lord Joreth of Carrion Heights. And he could become King of the Seven Kingdoms. And then fourth in line is my niece, actually. Are you his sister? You are. Who are your parents? Oh, because we married into the Baratheons. Wait, you're second in line, but this is patrilineal? So in fact, all we would have to do is kill off Harwood and kill off Prince Robert. Dare I do this? We already have a murder scheme going on. Let's wait for us to kill murder Arik, because that's we're doing that because of an event pop-up. But then maybe we try and plot and put another House Dayne member on the biggest crown or the biggest throne there is. The servants have all been sent away and our bed has been decorated with seashells. As Lady Magi enters our chamber, she smiles kindly and joins me without any hesitation. With the help of hands, mouth and limbs, we reaffirm the devotion we swore before the seven who are one, perhaps in a more carnal fashion than intended. As we were united in marriage, we are now united in heart. She becomes my lover and we lay with her. She's already pregnant though. What we could do is start to romance her. No success chance. Oh, she doesn't like us because she's compassionate. I probably should have checked that a bit sooner. That's fine though. It's fine. At least she's still pregnant. What we could do is start swaying someone else. Do I have any problematic vassals that I could bring to my side, maybe? Maybe my cousin here. Let's go ahead and sway her. We can't because she's a child, okay. I think we don't really... What about Lord Lewin? We could sway him. No, because he's a child too. We don't really have any troublesome vassals. So I guess we just go ahead and sway my steward. Why not? Let's go ahead and sway you. Try and bring her to my side a little bit. And she was Lewin's relative as well, so maybe that would help us indirectly there too. Now we're no longer in debt, so should we look at some court positions? I think Captain of the Household Guard could be useful. Let's see, who do we want to make this? Lord Desmond, my vassal and knight. He would be excellent at this, so let's go ahead and make him Captain of the Household Guard. And then we need a Keeper of the Cells as well. We don't really have anyone who would be too good at this. In fact, only a criminal. My mother could be Keeper of the Cells, possibly. Why not? Let's go ahead and put my mother. She can look after the prisoners. We need a Court Smith as well. We have no one good for that. What about a Kennel Master? Lord Desmond, you're already my Household Guard. We could pick Lord Davos, my uncle. There we go. You're going to be my Kennel Master. Control Glove, a Senescal. We don't really have anyone to do this. My Fall? We don't need a Fall. What about a Sworn Shield? No one for this as well. I could have a champion. Look at that. Fallon Sixhill would be an excellent champion. Let's go ahead and appoint him my champion. We have a lot of positions here. Let's go back over here. So we can't have a scepter and we can't have this. Oh, I unpaused by accident. I stumble upon my vassal master Olimer crouching beside my dog Melian, vigorously scratching her stomach. This dog of yours is quite the charmer, my lord. She is a good girl, just like my ex-wife. Well, we can't say that. We have a new wife now. Okay. So we have all of this. Yeah, we already have all of this, so our court positions are sorted. And we're still earning 27 gold per month as well. Absolutely insane stuff. We're getting more buildings too. This is just absolutely incredible. Let's go ahead and increase our armored footmen. Oh, Magi, you have been so brave, so strong. Words cannot describe my love for you. And now we have a perfect daughter. Oh, another daughter. Where's my sons? She is hale, though. Let's see. Ashara is a very nice name. Let's go ahead and call you Ashara. May you go to be strong and wise, my daughter. You guys are already betrothed, right? You are. We'll wait until you turn a little bit older before we decide what to do with you. We can designate a guardian for Lyrella Dayne. Oh, your guardian died. Okay, we need someone who's good at martial then. My new champion. He can go ahead and educate you. Let's go ahead and sort this one out. That's all good. So now we're in a little transition period where we can build up our domains, we'll build up our men-at-arms, and then slowly we can try and maybe gain some power. I think getting a Dane at the seat of the Seven Kingdoms could be interesting to say the least. Maybe even have House Dayne control all of Dawn. That would be a bit challenging though. I'm not sure if that's within reason there. Press Orchard has low durability. We can repair this, so let's go ahead and do that. To my vassal, I hereby invite you to a feast at my court in Sunspear. As a notable lord, I would be honoured by your attend. Oh, of course, my liege. I will attend. For sure, not reluctantly. Definitely free food. And to grow closer is definitely on the cards. Every guest is gathered in the great hall, and our gracious host, Lady Paramount Ynys, has welcomed us all to the feast. This better be worth my time. I'm sure it will be. Faith of the Seven Holy Order founded by the Riverlands here, by the Tullys. It was with a disturbing smile that King Harwood recounted some of the more terrifying stories about Lady Paramount Ynys's means of diplomacy. I should not let it get to me, but now I'm finding it hard to think of anything else. Wait, King Harwood is here? Is he really? Where is... I thought the feast was here. Ah, there we go. Is King Harwood here? Oh, King Harwood is here. That's a very big name. I wonder if those two are growing closer together, maybe. Every grin from our host now starts to looking a little too wide, and every clang of a flagon or plate makes me jump, anxious that someone has incurred our wrath with some minor slight, or worse, that the person is me. I mean, we do know that she slayed her uncle. She murdered him. I can get through this. It is only a feast. Oh dear, she's starting to scare us a little bit. She is definitely an intimidating character. Lady Paramount Ynys announced a slight delay to the serving of the food, and Lord Casimir looks ready to burst with frustration. In between grumbles from his stomach, I only hear grumbles of displeasure. He is making a fool of himself. Yeah, I'm not going to join him. I know better than to incur her wrath. We want to stay on her good side. What a feast! Before coming, my clothes were slack and ill-fitting. Now I stagger out of Lady Ynys' halls, twice as full of food and merriment as when I arrived. This was a feast I would struggle to forget. Now it is time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine, and once more resume my duties as Lord of the Realm. Farewell, my liege. So she likes us very much. Plus 40. She could like us a little bit more, but that's all good. Are there any factions against my liege? There are. Lady Isabella of Sunspear. She's only by herself though. No one's going to join that, which is good. And there's also a Liberty faction as well. What about me? We have this faction, but no one's joining this either. So Dawn is actually currently quite stable. Let's go ahead and upgrade some stuff in Starfall. We can upgrade our trade port. I want to upgrade the men-at-arms as well, but quite frankly, we can do everything. The order I don't think matters too much. We're that rich. It's rather incredible. How's the murder scheme coming along? 4 more months. 3 months left on this. We have 1 agent. I don't think we have any hooks to make use of either, do we? We don't. But we do have a new stewardship perk. Let's go for golden obligations. And then we can go to Herigode and get another 10% tax contribution. We can actually demand payments. Jason! Free gold. Thank you very much. What about Lord Alfred of the Westerlands? My cousin. 128 gold. Yes, please. Of course, we could have got a little bit more, but that's fine. And then we can spend that. Instantly upgrade our men-at-arms. There we go. Wonderful stuff. Amia, a free tenant renting some of my land in Dawnbrink, has poured in an exceptional harvest this season due to her meticulous planning. She wishes to use some of her profits to purchase a piece of my estate for me so that she can build upon its success and grow more crops next year. Ooh, quite ambitious, aren't you? You are intelligent as well. I could invite her to my court. Look at that, wonderful stewardship. In fact, I am in need of a steward. Yes. Forget farming. A woman like her should be in my court. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'm instantly going to make her my steward. No, I'm not. She hasn't accepted yet. Is she accepted? I'm not too sure. Doesn't look like it. Interesting. If I go to my courtiers, though, and I go to unmarried... There we go. We should see her in here somewhere. I think that's her. She's only 25. I think it might be worth finding a marriage for her. Maybe someone else who is intelligent. Let's see. Let's go traits inheritable. I'll go by age. I don't think we have anyone. I mean, you're Herculean. That could be wonderful. Also, Fecund could also be good, so they have more children together. And then maybe we can use some of their children as champions or marriage partners. You have the lover's pox, which is same. But you're beautiful and fecund. But you're comely. Let's go ahead and marry her to Alarion. We're going to go matrilineal. Just so he joins my court as well. And then they both stay here. To the implacable Ulrich, I accept your marriage proposal. Your courtier, Amia, and my acquaintance, Alarin, will be joined in holy matrimony. May their union bring happiness and fulfillment. Excellent stuff. Excellent. I still don't think she can become my steward, though. Yeah, it's rather unfortunate, but it is what it is, I guess. The time has come. My agents are in place. One of them will pay the assassin the very night the deed will happen. Another will ensure the wall is unguarded. A third will leave a subtle trail of candles to Aric's bedchamber. Everything is in place. We should try. It's only 43%. Can I... If we go on to support schemes, it's a little bit better, I think. I'm not sure. Let's try and kill him, though. Aric escaped unharmed. The assassin made it inside the castle, but did not reach Aric's chambers. When she was spotted and the alarm was raised, the assassins immediately made her escape and has not been heard from since. Eric is now on his guard. Oh dear, you will pay someday, Eric. You will pay someday. I can assure you of that. Right, what we should do now then is start the other murder scheme we had planned. I'm out riding, my dog Melian beside me when she suddenly runs off into the hills. My retinue assures me she will come back, but what if she doesn't? No, we need to chase after her. She's the only reason we recovered from my wife's loss. I can't risk losing her. Right. Oh, you already died. How did you die? He died of pneumonia? So what's the succession looking like now? Oh, it goes straight to you. Prince Robert. Oh, okay. I thought you were a female, to be honest. When I looked here, it looked like a daughter, not a son. It's the long hair. Right. I think it's time. Only a 5% chance. Can we do this? We're going to find secrets. We don't gain stress from murder either. So it's within my character's... it's within his grasp. If we find secrets, maybe we can get someone to join us. I feel like this is risky and we could really annoy the Baratheons. Well, I searched for a long time, but no sign of Melian can be found. Just as I am about to give up, a rider from my retinue returns with disturbing news. He swears he saw my rival Martin skulking around. Martin, you didn't. If he had something to do with this. If you've touched my dog, I'll get revenge. The tourney of Lemonwood. You are hereby invited to a grand tourney at Lemonwood. Should we take part? I think we should, but we're gonna save this for the next episode. So let's say the lists shall tremble, and then in the next episode we're gonna start off with this tournament. So to recap, we now have House Dayne down here on the Throne of Dawn, and then if we go to the Westerlands, we also have House Dayne here. I need to go ahead and create a cadet branch for him, so definitely leave your ideas in the comments, and hopefully I see them in time. And then we've also started our murder scheme here. Maybe we can install House Dayne in King's Landing. That would be absolutely incredible. But sadly, that's it for today, guys. If you liked the video and you want to be seeing more, make sure to click the like button. And I'll see you next time.